Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a much day and this video makes your day even more magical. As you guys know, every Saturday from now on, every 2 Saturdays as I will explain, I've decided to start a art series. Now how's it gonna work is I am trying to, in a way I was thinking of linking my current commentaries and artists I use into my art so that it fits on the channel and I can do a series of videos on it. And I found a way. As you might have heard from my video of being back, I explained a bit about it there, but I thought an introduction would be the best thing to explain specifically for this video. Okay, so welcome. So this is not going to be every Saturday, it's going to be every 2 Saturdays so that I have 15 days to work on the artworks. One's right next to me right now. I'll be giving out one video every 2 Saturdays, and you might be wondering what's going to happen in that one Saturday that the video is not going to be out. That Saturday is going to be a video where I'll be explaining and revealing to you guys the artist, the medium, which is like the material I use, pencil, pen, and all that, the type of video, because I have like categories of different kinds of videos I can make, so there's variety. Now, who picks them is Patreon. So Patreon is going to be actually picking them, and we'll know from before I reveal them to you what's the material, the type, and the artist of the video. So for this video that's coming on next Saturday, if you are interested, popping up now, I'll explain what it is. So it's going to be, the artist is voted by Patreon again, and it's from every tier. So whichever tier you are, you can vote, pick the medium, and pick the type of video. And Patreon voted on Angelina Jordan for being our first drawing. I'm very excited to do her. I've already started her. It's a bit chaotic right now, but I'm hoping it will get better, and I have high hopes because I work with inspiration from other painting artists with techniques they use and everything. I use 2 or 3 of them and different techniques that they capture. I usually watch on video what they do and then get inspired and try to adjust it to what I have and what I'm working with, which is really, really cool, and I think will be really cool to see a piece come together from those artists and things like that. Now, other than the artist, what they also pick is the medium. So Angelina's medium is going to be a mixed medium, which is basically a mixture of textures, of oils, pastels, every medium you can think of, and specifically a bit more oil because they did pick oil as well. So yeah, might look like a base of oil and something like that, or fabrics and then basing it. There's a lot of ways to go with it. I just chose one because I'm not gonna make 5 videos with all the ways you can go with it. Everyone can have fun with those choices. And the other one's the type. Now, I need to explain the type a bit more further in. So what's going on with the type is that we have 3 choices for types of videos. One is the journey video. So this journey video, what it does, let me explain, is I will pick the stages of each artist's career. It can also be a band. So it can be the start of the band, or Angelina's very, very start, very, very young age. We're talking young age. And then we're going to jump to more of the middle stage, and then where we are now, which is really, really cool. The same goes with the band. Starting point, a bit more in depth, a state. Let's say the stage of development, and then when it hit where we are now, the most recent one we have. So what's really, really cool is Angelina's type of video is going to be a journey video. So I'm very, very excited for you to see how it goes. Now, what is the other 2 types of videos? The other type we can choose, and Patreon can choose, only Patreon. So if you are interested, go join Patreon. You can vote on those 3 polls, what you want for the next one. So The other two types are an album or single, which is basically grabbing an album of the artist or the band and redesign it completely with like how I feel it would be, and considering the songs. Also, there's like voiceovers afterwards over it. So for the album, it would be talking about the songs, re-remembering them. Okay, vocabulary addition. New word, which doesn't exist. Don't use it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, doing everything, like going through them and talking about them while working on the complete redesigning. It could have the actual members on, it could not, it could have different stuff, and that could even lead to some more questions for you guys. We'll see how that one goes since it wasn't picked yet. But yeah, and the third type is like a portrait of sorts, which is just the artists or the band in a portrait mode, where I get to experiment and go crazy, but do it in a way that I feel explains how I feel about the artist and what I've learned about them. So for Angelina, if it were a portrait, it's not, but if it were a portrait, it would be flowy and skies and galaxies to resemble like her grandfather going up in heaven, like clouds or lights shining, like those kind of factors. It would have to be like flowy at the end of how much like flowers, how much she adores flowers, like real flowers, like you get what I mean, all these features. And then I would have to think, how would her face be? Like there's different artists that do different, like more blockish drawings, or there's more smooth ones. Like for her voice, it's so nice and playful. I would have to adjust to both styles if I were doing a portrait, if you get what I mean. So yeah, it's really, really fun when you like think about it and the different things I can do with all of the three categories. I'm very, very excited to explore all three of them. This is a limited thing, so it's a limited thing to only the summer. So we only get these 3 months, 2.5 months even, to work on these drawing videos together with Patreon. Why? Because when I start school, I'll be jumping again into my art in school. So there's not going to be enough time to work on art here and on art for like school. And because art for school is going to be graded and given for universities, I needed a bit more. No kidding. Okay. Yeah. Let's explain the audio part. So as I told you, there's going to be like voiceovers. So for the album, it's going to be talking about the album. For the single and the portrait, basically, it's going to be explaining why I chose all those stuff. So like you see like a galaxy, she's on a cloud, there's drips everywhere, there's like angels, there's like flowers on the cloud, rose petals just all around, or different kinds of petals. And I explain why, or I explain why the colors are like this, why do I actually use textures here, like all the reasons why I picked those materials. I could have used oils because they blend more, and that's how I feel her voice is smoother, or I could have used acrylics as well to combine them and show how unique her voice can get in that way. So explaining it through our voiceover, which is really, really fun. Now, when it comes to the one I'm doing now, which is the journey video, what I'm going to be talking about is how I felt when I started reacting, how much she developed, how much I feel she worked on, the new albums she gave us, the singles, everything like I've observed about her as an artist, or him, or the band, and whoever we pick, and just overall all those choices and things that I've made, and like all the thoughts that I have of the artists and why and everything. So it's going to be really, really fun. So as I said, let's just recap. We have Patreon, which gets all these really, really cool stuff, and Patreon, if you get to go to my top tier, which is my Magical Elite group, you get to watch and get sneak peeks of what I draw, and like every 2 to 3 days, wherever basically I work on the piece and let it dry, I take a picture and put it. I already put Angelina's pictures step by step of what I've done and what I've worked on until now on my top tier. And whoever wants just can go and join and watch and give feedback and like add. You can say, oh, I would like more like of pink, or what about like adding a bit like texture here, or what if you did the flowy thing with like different stuff, or what if you did a blockish technique here, all that, or what if you layered more. So you get to criticize and add some more stuff. I get to read them every now and then when you like comment and work on a bit more, which just like a really, really cool thing because it just adds to the experience of being closer to you guys, and I'm just really, really excited about that part. Yeah, that's a huge benefit as well because like you get to see what happens before it's finished, and you also get to see the final product. I'm going to be posting the official final thing there. The only thing they don't get to see, the top tier, is the voiceover, which is going to tie everything together in the video. But you get freaking little sneak peeks, which I think is the best thing ever, especially when you get to like add stuff. Because I might be in the voiceover being like, why, especially in like the single one in the portrait of how I explain, maybe a patron said, what I think of Angelina, I think of this and that. And I might be like, oh, I included this because a patron reminded me of this and that. So that's even cooler. So yeah, just if you guys want to be involved like this, go join Patreon, either for the 3 polls or for the sneak peeks, whatever you guys choose. Join us on Discord for updates on the videos and things. I hope you enjoyed these videos. I put a lot of work. It's only for the summer, so they're kind of like limited exclusive, and it's really, really fun. Also, if you guys like the ending result, do let me know because I'm thinking of making prints or something for you guys to send you, maybe gift cards or something, or you might want like the whole thing. It's like an A30, you might want the whole thing to like be framed in like somewhere. I don't know how it's gonna work, but it's going to be really, really exciting to see like what can I do afterwards with it. I would also love to send the original to the artist, like just give it to Angelina, imagine. Oh, and like her grandma like seeing it and everything. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Or like the warning, or just like that wish, or like I don't know, everything would be just so interesting. Or imagine Liliac, since Melody also draws, that everything would be so much fun like to do and give away. Also, it can be artists, like the list of artists, it's the artists I've done and finished, like could have done like Grace Vanderbilt, for example. Or it's the artist I'm doing now. So these are the artists. There's quite a few actually. There's a lot choices. Also, because I did Angelina this apologies. Because I did Angelina this week, like next Saturday, doesn't mean I can't do her in a portrait single video or in a album video. I can do those two as well. So if she gets picked again next Saturday, which is going to be quite a surprise because like you can pick a new one, just saying. It's going to be a bit like but still it's going to be fun anyways. I love drawing. I don't care what you pick. I get to do like something completely different with it. Of course, you can't pick the same category, but yeah, you can pick the same artist again, unless like we've reached all categories. After that, you're like, except if there's many albums, I don't know anymore. Anyways, we're gonna deal with it as we go. I would like to go through all the artists I've done and like do one at least for every single one of them. That would be like the best for me, as like a commentator that's been doing their like work for so long. Oh my god. Also, we're so close to hitting 1 year of Angelina videos, which is so amazing. The same with the warning, but the warning's like in August. But like Angelina's so close. It's like a week or something. Just crazy. Crazy. I can't believe I've been doing her for a whole year. Okay, I need to end this in some way. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this has been useful. I will be popping every one Saturday that the video is not going to be going out, to just tell you the artist, the medium, and the type of video. If you're not interested in that and you want to know and get to choose, just go on Patreon and do that. You get to choose. You already know. Even more, go into the top tier and you'll get sneak peeks of the actual work. And yeah, I just hope you guys will enjoy this series of the videos, since it's just going to be for the summer. I'm planning to continue it next summer as well, if things go well. And yeah, I'm just really hyped because it's like a summer thing. It sounds more special as well, gives it more volume, even though it's like I have to do it until the summer. There's no choice of doing it afterwards. But yeah, I just hope you guys enjoy it. So if you did like it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Albert will be sending you, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye bye.